Hey everyone, I'm J.R. Wyatt. I am the writer, performer, and producer on Dear Ellie, Take Care, Take Heed. And today I'm going to show you how to play it. So let's get to work. Alright, so first I'm going to play through the verse, and we'll take it one section at a time. So to get started, we've got a capo on the 2nd fret. Now that's going to change the key of the song, but I'm going to reference these as if there's no capo on it. So this I would call an A minor, even though technically it's a B minor. Hope you understand. It's just easier to do it that way. So here you go. Here's the first verse. Well, the darkness takes up too much of that empty-hearted place. Forced to live a life of just surviving every day. And I'm sorry that I wasn't better for you, and I never really said it, but darling, I adored you. Alright, so that's the first part of the first verse, and then it does the same thing again with different lyrics after that. So we'll go over that, and yeah. So this is in A minor, that's how the song starts. Now, there are kind of two versions you could play. You could just do the simple version, so depending on your skill level, it's just an A minor. And then you put your pinky here on like the G, the E string, and that'll give you, but you stay in the A minor position. Understand? So if you wanted to play it like I play it, if you're a little bit more advanced or you want to play around with different ways to play it, this is how I do it. Those are called hammer-ons. So I lift my middle finger on that A minor to give it that do. And then when I go to play the bass note here, so you could just practice that over and over if you wanted to, or just do the simple version. So we do that. That's the intro and the beginning of the verse, and then it's a walk down to an F. Same thing as before, but this time you go to the F. So I play an F like this with my bass note here, playing with my thumb. That's how I play it on this song. If you want to just do a regular bar chord F, feel free to. It's really not going to change it that much. So you do it again. Well, darkness takes up too much of that empty-hearted place. Back to the A minor. Forced to live a life of just surviving every day. And then we go to the G. All right? So I play a G a little bit differently sometimes, depending on how I'm feeling, really. In the recorded version, I think I played it pretty straightforward with a couple of hammer-ons. That's what those are called. You really don't need to. You could just play a G. Then back to the F. And then a G. F to G. Oops. Then we go to the F to do the chorus. All right, so we'll just go through that a little slowly and yeah, see where we land. Well, the darkness takes up too much of that empty-hearted place. Forced to live a life of just surviving every day. And I'm sorry that I wasn't better for you, and I never really said it, but but darling, I adored you. And then it does it again for the next part of the verse. Well, I couldn't save my life, but I knew that I could use. So it just repeats that. Same structure, same everything. All right, so now let's move on to the chorus. Take care, take heed. All right, so the chorus. So take care, take heed, take the best of me, forge ahead in Godspeed, take care, take heed. Let's go through it. So we go to the F for that. From the G. Take care. Same deal as before. If you want to do the bar chord, go ahead. Take heed. This is a C. So I play my C's most of the time with the G bass note above it. Just kind of fills it out a little bit more, and it might actually be easier for your fingers to just put all of them on there. So you can see that there. And yeah, that's how I played it in this song. That's how I usually play it, but you could just do a regular C if you want. Then it goes to an E chord. And then I think it's the 7th. I put that on there as well as at the second part of it. Take the best of me. Then it goes to the A minor. And then it's the walk down. A walk down is just when it goes dum dum dum, when it's going down to a lower chord. But you don't necessarily play that entire chord. If you wanted to, you could go. So you could play the whole chord of the G if you wanted to. So it's A minor, G, F. Take care, take heed, take the best of me, forge ahead. That F again. Good to the C speed. G, take care, take heed. And then back to the verse. So it's pretty straightforward. There aren't a ton of chords in this song. And feel free to get creative on how you do the hammer-ons and how you do certain things, or just play it straightforward. It's all basically the same, and it's really not going to sound that much different. It's just kind of a, you know, maybe a beginner versus an advanced player, and work your way up to it. You can always reference this video to see what I'm doing with this hand right here. Yeah, so that's the chorus. And then we go back into the verse, which is the same thing as the first verse. So you just basically duplicate that. So we've covered that, we've covered the chorus, and now all we have to do is the bridge. A life lived brutally, for scarce immunity, tried to protect you. So it would come out of the chorus. Take heed. Walk down, and then here's the bridge. A life lived brutally, for scarce immunity, tried to protect you from that world. It may be hard to take, but don't let your spirit break. I've always got you, baby. Back to the chorus. So let's dissect that. So this, it starts with the F. I change up the strumming pattern a little bit too. I won't get too into that because it's not as important. You could just strum along if you wanted to. A life lived brutally, G. For scarce immunity, try to protect you. So that's the C. And then I do a walk down there, which I just do that note right there. Protect you from that. I just keep that there to ground myself for the next chord. From that world. So it's a walk down to an A minor. C down to A minor. All right? And then a walk down to the F. So it's all walking down. Then again, it may be hard to take, but don't let your spirit break. Now this time, instead of going to C, we're going to go to A minor. I've always got you. Walk down, baby. But instead of going to the F this time, you're going to go to this. F sharp. But you're going to maintain what you were doing here. So the walk down, right? You just add that one in there. And then lift up your middle finger and put it right there. So you get this kind of, I'm going to be honest, I meant to look up what chord that was, and I don't know what it is. You feel free to look it up. It's right here. And I mute this string, but you don't have to, I guess. So, then we go to the G. And you could just strum it if you want, or you can do the walk up. All right. Easy enough. But again, you can just strum it. And then you go back to the chorus. So that's the bridge. G, C, walk it down. Walk down to F. G, A minor, walk down to this F sharp thing. Take care. And then it comes back with a chorus that's just kind of a quieter one that builds up to the ending of the song. And then the outro is just it's the same as the intro. And there you have it. There is Dear Ellie. Take care, take heed. If you have any specific questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. I will be checking on it from time to time, and I'd like to help you guys out. If you learn how to play it and want to post it, go right ahead. I'd love to. I know the guys at JT Music would love to hear it, and so would I. I think that's a really cool thing, so feel free to do so. It's a fun song. It was a really fun song to write and produce, and I have to give a huge shout out to JT Music for allowing me to do it and being, the best friends and partners around. So thanks a ton. I'm going to play through it just so that you can reference it if you need to, and I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Darkness takes up too much of that empty-hearted place. Forced to live a life just surviving every day. And I'm sorry that I wasn't better for you, and I never really said it, but darling, I adored you. I couldn't save my life, but I if I did it all again, well, I'd probably stay the course. 'Cause I couldn't bring myself to be the bearer of a death, of a life that hadn't had the time to live itself out yet. So take care, take heed, take the best of me, forge ahead, Godspeed, take care, take heed. Well, I left unfinished business, but it always was that way. And I did the best I could by you throughout my final days. There are so many things we left unsaid, things that I can see from here that dance inside your head. But just be careful of the path you take, and always watch your back. And try your best to make up for what that cold world lacks. Revenge will rip you up and take its toll, and I'd hate to see it tear apart the kindness in your soul. So take care, take heed, take the best of me, forge ahead, and Godspeed, take care, take heed. A life lived brutally for scarce immunity, tried to protect you from that world. It may be hard to take, but don't let your spirit break. I've always got you, baby girl. So take care, take heed, take the best